On a calm and beautiful morning, far out at sea, a family of white cats sailed together on a great marine ship. The father cat, the mother cat, and their little daughter laughed, danced, and played on the open deck. The waves clapped like drums beneath them, and the sunshine painted their fur with golden light. It was a moment of pure happiness, or so the little daughter thought. But suddenly, the father's eyes wandered. Standing across the deck was a beautiful lady cat, graceful and shining like the sea itself. His heart darkened with selfishness. Without a word, he stepped behind his wife and with a cruel push threw her into the ocean. The little daughter screamed, her cries echoing through the air. But the father turned away coldly. He took the stranger's paw and began to dance with her, as if nothing had happened. Beneath the waves, all hope seemed lost. But then, from the deep blue, a gentle mermaid appeared. She wrapped her arms around the mother cat and carried her to safety. The ocean had spared her, though her family did not know. Back on land, the father returned home with a new lady cat and his grieving daughter. But the home was no longer filled with love. The beautiful cat lady turned cruel, forcing the little one to cook, wash plates, and scrub the house. Day after day, the child's tiny paws ached, but her heart hurt even more. Still, she never stopped thinking of her mother. Every night, she picked up paper and pen. She wrote letters and drew pictures of her missing mother, posting them on walls to see them. And then, a miracle. One day, the mother cat walked down a lonely street. She stopped in shock. On the wall, staring back at her, was a drawing of herself with the words "Missing Mom" scribbled beneath. Tears filled her eyes. She pulled out her phone, dialed the number written at the bottom, and when the little daughter answered, joy exploded. The child cried, laughed, and held the phone tight, her heart filled with hope again. But the little cat knew that hope was not enough. Justice had to be done. She sat down once more, wrote a long letter, and this time she sent it to the police. Her decision changed her life. She enrolled in training, her small body struggling, but her spirit unbreakable. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. She grew stronger, faster, smarter. She was no longer just the helpless little kitten who cried on the ship. She was becoming a protector. And at last, the day of justice arrived. Wearing her uniform proudly, the little white cat returned home, not as a victim, but as an officer of the law. She stood tall as police surrounded the house. With her own voice, steady and powerful, she gave the command. Her father and the cruel lady cat were arrested. The little cat had suffered. She had cried. She had been betrayed, but she rose from pain and she turned her tears into strength. Because family can be broken, love can be betrayed, but truth and justice will always find their way home.